So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's down to business here. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. Oh no, what has happened here? And this is Lewandowski. Azar. And it's Azar. Hausen gets over and intercepts. Camavinga. Valverde. Yildiz unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Knocks it out wide. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. And he's there to belt it away. Yildiz. Cannavaro makes the interception. Pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Camavinga calmly anticipates. Camavinga stood his ground strongly. Szoboszlai in acres of space out wide.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And back it goes.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
It's a good ball out wide. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's a shade optimistic. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. The referee's come over, it's a red card. Well, Jim, I suppose that was the only possible outcome in the circumstances. Yamal taking charge of the dead ball. And this is a great chance to take a lead. Oh, super Pedri! Superlative from Pedri! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And Brazil take the lead. He just absolutely speared that in.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
Brazil are in front now, the game's only goal.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
That's really well cleared. Yildiz. Now it's Azar. Azar going face to face with his great rival. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Hazard is behind this one.
We could be looking at a game-changing moment.
Szoboszlai! It's hit the crossbar. And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, I can tell you that the aluminium is still shaking after that. And we're talking fractions. That was a great try.
And that is out of play. Turns and goes back. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Liverpool on the spot for parity. Not a twitch, not a blink.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
Liverpool grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Deftly away. Yildiz. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Great vision. Guardiola spots it and intercepts. And this is Lewandowski. It's Lewandowski! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time.
Please be reminded that drinking is only allowed.
What's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, we've seen at times it can be harder to play against 10, and that seems to be holding true so far. Something I've experienced in the past, and with this sort of intensity and fearlessness, who knows, they might just get something they want.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1.
Substitution in progress.
Brazil get the second half started. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Oh, that's a key interception. Threads one in. That's beautifully weighted. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Brazil needed that, they really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there.
He's got tall! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. Tries to pass it through. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Look, Mohamed Salah! Mo Salah! Sensational! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And they've got their lead back. The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
Substitution on the field. Number 8, number 17.
Liverpool choosing to make the first change. Brazil go into the lead.
Coming on the field.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
He's shifting through the gate. It's Okazaki! Liverpool perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Šeško. Messi. Shot could be on. He's on it. Can he get away?
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And it's Valverde. Oh, it's a great ball here. Yildiz cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Okazaki. Time is running out here.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Yildiz. Hazard.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Saliba is offering some sort of an apology there. Mbappe! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Liverpool. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Liverpool were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So we're up and running. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Marquinhos, he's one of the toughest and most competitive centre-backs in the business. He's the kind of player you can rely on to always be just where you need him, making a vital interception or just making life difficult for the opposition to get through. And that's a very valuable characteristic.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Mbappe! Oh, he's busted! Mbappe! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Mbappe can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Hazard clears it away. He's a sharp little ball here. Elects to cross. That has been knocked clear. Oh, that was vital. Oh, it's come loose. Bellingham. Shot could be on. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Liverpool so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. It's run loose here. That'll be a throw-in. Mbappe! That is a brilliant interception. Cleared without complication. And it's Neymar. Messi. Shot a goal! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
It's their second corner of the game. Alisson claims comfortable. Liverpool are looking to go forward now. Howson spots it and intercepts. Now it's Neymar. He has found the way through. And the shot! Well, oh, he's been caught on it here. Yildiz.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Threads one in. Oh, that's fabulous. Yildiz.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Yildiz has a look to the possibilities, but in the end it's... He's having a shot! There it is! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Xavi Alonso. Messi.
There will be 1 minute
Ended up
at a
in no
time.
man's land. Van de Ven. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Not the most convincing of passes. Xavi Alonso.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
He's shifting through the gears here. A lot takes a shot. It's hit the crossbar. A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
Almost an hour gone. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Great vision. Good ball, good take. Great ball, and great chance! And he hits the net! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Substitution in progress.
Liverpool can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Madrid are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Liverpool finding their passes.
Šeško really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Messi. Yildiz. Now then, the ball's come loose. So much time and space here. Marquinhos gets rid without sophistication. 75 minutes played. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Yildiz. He's picked his way through. Yildiz really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
And it's Valverde. Doué puts his foot on the gas. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Big chance! And the shot! Relentless! Just relentless! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the...
There's the shot! Great football, shot and save.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
4
Now
added
it's
minutes
Messi.
has been indicated.
Tries to pass it through. Neymar. Doué. That's a sharp pass. Oh, super ball. Van Dijk. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, we're on the way.
Now there's a player with a silky pass and a steely tackle.
Xabi Alonso.
Yeah, a midfielder renowned for his tremendous array of passes, while offering his defence a solid shielding presence too.
Players don't come a whole lot better in his position, do they?
Not really, and not many can boast the same quality of performance either, Peter.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Knocks it into space. Xabi Alonso, Dani Olmo, Bensebaini gets across to intercept that. Not the most convincing of passes. Can he get on the end of this? Well, that looks a decent ball. Good read, needed to be. Vardiol gets good distance on it. He's on it, real chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
Manchester United with the corner, they're first. Dani Olmo! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Liverpool, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Now, can they get him away? Vardiol. For Valverde. Yildiz. Nicely weighted ball. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Valverde. Tries to pass it through. He's cut it out. Vardiol. And it's McAllister. He's going for goal! He's got away with one there.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
Neymar. He's a sharp little ball here. Well read, and the danger is averted. Bensebaini gets rid without sophistication. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Aimed beyond the defence. Vardiol. And it's Camavinga. Ball is over the line. Looking for the run. Pass is just off target. And that's the end of that. Oh no, what has happened here? Now there's a fine ball. There's the shot!
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, what has happened here? Takes a shot! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. So a fascinating half, full of talking points, not least that last very, very late one. So we reach the halfway point.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. So the first half brought no goals. And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Knocks it out wide. It's Neymar! And for a moment, time stood still.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, usually you're going to get punished.
Now it's Hazard. And he's got the beating of his man. A heavy challenge. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. And it's made a great chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Valverde clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card.
Substitutions taking place.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. And that should get the job done. Oh, smashing header! Vinicius Junior is flagged offside. Looking for options for movement. Always onto this. Neymar is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now it's Messi. Oh, easy pickings there. Can he get it through? That's really nicely played. Alisson claims comfortably.
Manchester United clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
And it's McAllister. And he welcomes it in. McAllister is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable. Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Camavinga.
There will be
Valverde.
1 minute added time.
For Szoboszlai. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So that's got things underway.
I think in Christian Abbiati you have one of the best Italian goalkeepers of his generation.
Must be.
Yeah. Oh, on the internet.
Neymar! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Liverpool with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Howson tries to clear. Aimed beyond the defence. And this is Hazard. Oh, he's been caught. Great chance! There it is! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So, a breakthrough already. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. So just the one early goal to report so far, and the score is 1-0. Now it's Batistuta, and he's found a way past, goes for the shot! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
That has been cut short. Passes coming off in quick succession here. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. Dixon. Messi running with the ball. And Messi! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, what has happened here? Serginho's cross. Tries to get it clear. Camavinga. And here's Vieri.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And this is Dembele. Knocks it into space. Oh, can he finish? Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. And it's Szoboszlai. Defending of the desperate variety. Valverde. And Neymar. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Hazard. Now it's Neymar. And that has been clubbed away. Neither has a shot! That carried quite a threat. And claimed it back swiftly. Neymar is someone with real... Neymar! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Liverpool have their second corner now. And that has been cleared. Valverde. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way.
Has been indicated.
Vieri in acres of space out wide. Oh, important interception. Great ball, and he's in here. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Liverpool head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead.
Substitution.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Big header!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Messi. And this is... And Batistuta! Camavinga. And it's Valverde. He won't be happy with that one. Batistuta. And he's had a hit! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
Liverpool are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Szoboszlai for Valverde. 60 minutes played. Xavi Alonso tries to play it through. Can he get on the end of this? And he's quick to get it clear again. Messi. And this is Vieri! He's done very well to get to that.
Vieri clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Substitution on the field. Number 37.
It's their second corner of the game.
Number 9. Number 6. Neymar. Number 20. Dembele. Number 5.
Tries a shot!
Coming on the field.
And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Number 19. Yudes. Number 30. Sheshko. Number 21. Mbappe. Substitution in progress.
He has found the way through. That is a brilliant interception.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Decent chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Villa actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 3 coming up. Valverde clears.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Vardiol. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Liverpool leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. Marquinhos makes the interception. And it's Sneijder. Into the last 5 minutes. He's in a great position here. And the finish! Now, who's going to be first to this? And another try! Soboslai is there, and he can get that clear.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Now it's Mbappe. And he's quick to snatch it back. Saliba cuts it out. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And already we're underway here. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular? Neymar! A finish right from the top draw. The ideal start.
The perfect show of intent. Great purpose, great industry, and great...
Just about within shooting range. Pressing. Oh no, what has happened here? Throw in. And it's been given away. The ball goes in. Bensebaini getting this one clear. Can he get on the end of this? Neymar with the slide tackle there. And Batistuta! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Camavinga. Chiellini. Adams. Chiellini.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Liverpool with this to equalise.
Oh, brilliant stop from Courtois!
Szoboszlai is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Park Ji-sung is looking to influence the game from out wide. Neymar is onto this. Neymar was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Mateus, he's in a great position here. A lot of space ahead of him. Oh, he's fizzed it forward. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
And it's Xabi Alonso. Tries from a long way out. Oh, denied brilliantly.
Xabi Alonso really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Milan with the corner, they're first. Neymar clears it away. And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Neymar. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And this is Batistuta. Mateus. And he's let fly. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Valverde. Now that looks a decent ball. Neymar. And this is Neymar. Courtois gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Park Ji-sung. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
I'm afraid to tell you that we were expecting
Well, obviously
traffic to be
things
heavy
are not
after the
good,
final
Peter.
whistle
It
today.
seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Here we go again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Oh, well played.
Forlan really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And here's Batistuta. He is through here. Guardiola did just about enough to come out on top there. He's had a shot! Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's Neymar. And this is Forlan. Forlan! Magnificent! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Substitution.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Milan, now look, he's given it away. Milan applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course, the returns can be terrific. Very nicely done. Mateus, expertly cut out, really nicely done. Cleared without complication. Neymar. Batistuta tries a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. And that has been cleared. Liverpool are looking to go forward now. He's through, now is he in? He has a look up. Can he finish? That is ended up in no man's land. And that is a little undercooked.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
It's Neymar! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, his movement has certainly picked up. He's got that decisive goal on his mind.
Substitution for Milan, number 10, Diego Forlan.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. And the break in
number
play means they
19.
can now affect their change.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
Now it's Yamal. And he's had a hit! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, the look on his face says it all.
So, third corner of the game. That's a decent clearance. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. Engages and forces him off the ball. Neymar. Mateus. Yildiz. And that will be it. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten.